What's up, guys? Andy here again, and my wonderful background keeps changing. Today it's featuring a phone jack, of course. But in all seriousness, today we are here to talk just a little bit about intermittent fasting, because let's be honest, it is a massively popular subject. In surveys of dietitians, it comes up constantly as the #1 diet trend. It's very divisive. Some people are totally against it. Some people are really into it. I'll share all my views on that in later episodes. Today, what I really want to talk about is the limited research in humans around intermittent fasting and gene expression, meaning that can intermittent fasting actually change the way some of your genes are expressed? And there's one or two studies in particular which show over a 30-day period of about a 14-hour daily fast that there are 3 genes in particular that get affected, okay? Now, I have a running joke on my Instagram that, why bother intermittent fasting? Well, she's not going to text you back for 16 hours anyway, okay? Well, some of you guys will be lucky if she texts you back at all, let's be honest. But yeah, jokes aside, 3 genes that I'm going to talk about. Number 1 is the APP gene, okay? What the study that I'm referring to showed, and by the way, I'll put my blog post on this topic in the link in the description. What the study showed for the APP gene is that it downregulated it. Now, in studies of Alzheimer's disease, there may be a role for overexpression of the APP gene. It's a gene that produces those amyloid plaques, okay? So that's interesting. That's number 1. Number 2, studies show that it downregulates the CHFR1 gene. Now, I'm not a geneticist, so if I get anything a little bit miscued here, feel free to call me out on it. But what I understand is the CHFR1 gene is involved in lipid metabolism, aka cholesterol metabolism, aka it could help clear cholesterol. It could have some role to help clear cholesterol. So the upregulation of that gene could be potentially useful. Okay. Now, the third gene of interest is the Cert Iii gene. Okay. Now, this gene is it codes for a mitochondrial protein. Obviously, the effect on the mitochondria in terms of gene expression, other factors like that, is one of the areas of interest in people who do study intermittent fasting more robustly, and I will be having a more robust conversation on it in future videos. But for the sake of this video, there are some studies in humans that suggest that intermittent fasting can increase the expression of the Cert Iii gene. And what we know about the Cert Iii gene is that it is associated to some degree in a family of genes with potentially anti-aging effects, right? It's something that's very hard to quantify, but from what I understand now of the literature, there's something there, right? So those are 3 genes: APP, CHFR1, Cert Iii, where there's some evidence in humans that intermittent fasting can affect their expression. Okay, it's not overly conclusive to say, oh yeah, because of this, intermittent fasting is the best, or whatever the case may be. There's a lot more to it. Again, guys, I'm going to save my thoughts for intermittent fasting for another video. I just want to talk about intermittent fasting and gene expression. If you'd like to read my article on the topic, check the link in the description. Other than that, guys, have a great day, and I'll be back again soon.